Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the reigning Western Conference champion, the Dallas Mavericks, who have really started to find their groove this season. After a challenging start compared to expectations, they've turned things around, winning 7 of their last 8 games, including a recent victory against the Memphis Grizzlies. The beginning of the season was rocky for the Mavericks, but they've managed to bounce back impressively. With a record that reflects their recent success, they are now showcasing the depth and talent of their roster. Let's start by one of the best center rotations in the NBA, in Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. The Mavericks have always a monster on the court who can block shots, defend, and be a paint presence offensively and defensively. Being a lob threat for Kyrie and Luka opens the game so much for these two. Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford are two interchangeable players who can play the same role, anchoring a defense that is ranked 10th in the NBA as of the 4th of December 2024. Another very important player for the Dallas Mavericks is PJ Washington. PJ Washington, for me, is one of the best role players in the NBA and deserves a whole other video for himself. So, if you want me to make a video speaking about PJ Washington, please leave a like and comment PJ Washington. PJ Washington's influence offensively and defensively for this team is unmatched. PJ Washington is the team leader in rebounds with 8.6 rebounds a game. PJ's ability to rebound, stop second opportunities for the other team, and make other opportunities for the Dallas Mavericks is a huge difference in the Mavs game. PJ's ability to guard 1 through 5 helps the Mavericks' versatility a lot. Last year, on their run to the finals, PJ guarded the likes of Paul George, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kawhi Leonard, Chet Holmgren, Anthony Edwards, and even Rudy Gobert. From small shifty guards to big bulky centers, PJ Washington can guard them all. It's not just defense and rebounding with this guy. This guy can do it all. On the offensive end, he's shooting 38.5% from the 3-point line, and his ability to put the ball on the deck and make his own play, post up, and cross defenders makes him a huge X factor for this team. One of the standout aspects of this Mavericks team is its depth, with Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, Spencer Dinwiddie, Maxi Kleber, and other players stepping up when needed. Quentin Grimes have stepped up significantly as a starter, averaging 17 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists over his last 7 games. His ability to stretch the floor and provide solid perimeter defense has been invaluable. Grimes is not just a scorer, he's become a reliable two-way player, which is crucial for a team that relies on versatility. Then there's Najee Marshall. While his three-point shooting hasn't been consistent, he's been effective in other areas. Marshall is showing off his scoring ability and playmaking skills, often driving to the basket and creating opportunities for his teammates. His defensive presence adds another layer to the Mavericks game, making him a key contributor of the bench, with people campaigning for him to be a starter over Klay Thompson. Spencer Dinwiddie has also been a revelation. In games against Portland and Memphis, he stepped up big time, providing crucial playmaking and scoring. His ability to create shots for himself and others make him an essential part of the rotation. Dinwiddie's experience and skill set allow him to thrive in high-pressure situations, and his chemistry with Luka and Kyrie is developing nicely. Of course, we can't forget the stars of the team. Luka Doncic, despite a rough start by his standards, have returned to form, scoring 36 and 37 points in his last 2 games. His ability to dominate on the court is a game changer for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving has been equally impressive, leading the team to a 4-1 record in games without Luka. His fast-paced offensive style and exceptional ball movement have kept the Mavericks competitive. As we look to the future, there are some pressing questions for the Mavericks. How can Jason Kidd better integrate Klay Thompson into this offense? Currently, he's struggling with his shooting, hitting only 37% from the field and 36% from the 3. The Mavericks need Thompson to be a reliable perimeter threat, and he hasn't been as involved in the offense. Finding ways to get him open looks and incorporating him into pick and roll situations could help unlock his potential. Another question is, can Luka Doncic maintain a consistent level of defense night in and night out? His offensive prowess is undeniable, but for the Mavericks to be true contenders, they need him to step up defensively. This means being more engaged on that end of the floor, making smart rotations and being a leader on defense, and especially making the effort on defense. In summary, the Dallas Mavericks are showing impressive depth and potential with contributions from every role player. With Luka and Kyrie leading the charge, they're poised to make some noise this season. However, addressing the questions about Klay Thompson's role and Luka's defense's consistency will be key to their untouchable status, because now they're, for me, in the strong contender tier, but they are not yet on the same tier as the Celtics.